Hello YouTube, what is up everybody? Hope you are all having a wonderful day, you guys. So, let's get on into your earthquake forecast. We are into the 11th day already, and this day has already flown by. Now we're currently at 2:29 p.m. Arizona time. Of course, I got my clock set a little hour ahead, but let's get into this, you guys. Now, I wasn't gonna add in the current earthquakes within the magnitudes of 1.0 above. But still, people gotta know. People want to know actually to see what is going on, whether small quakes or not. And so we're gonna go ahead and keep those added in here. The whole West Coast getting bombarded with quakes constantly over. Now take a look at this. Temecula, California with a 2.1, following by a 1.9, and right on the plate system. Take a look at this. 1 mile southwest of Woodside, California with a 1.7. But this area, Cobb, California, getting slammed, you guys. It's unbelievable with what is going on. Wow. Ha. Had to add that in there. So, of course, though, you guys, a lot of activity happening. Really is. Nevada, possibly maybe some testing going on. Not sure, and I cannot confirm that yet. But due from the last time, there was a lot of activity like this as well. So only we could tell by continuing to research. So let's go ahead and continue on. Eureka, Nevada with a 1.8, following up over here as well. 35 miles west of Austin, Nevada with a 1.5. Alright, so enough of the small quakes. You guys pretty much already got the idea with what's going on. Nothing in Oklahoma. Let's go ahead and hit up South America. Bam! Ecuador. 4.9 magnitude, of course, of 5.0, possibly a 5.2. Now, this area you can see, now you guys, I mentioned this many times too, this whole fault plate system. It's like a deformed, I call it a deformed horseshoe, just because it loops, goes inland, wraps around, and comes back out into the coastal ocean area, back into the main fault. Very, very creepy. I wouldn't want to be living in that section. Now, continuing over here, here's what I've been talking about. Those who are new, if you guys are new here, welcome. I do want to thank all of you again as well, too, you guys. Thank you to all my supporters. It really means a lot. Now, as I've been talking about, look at this fault, all the whole tectonic plates. Look at all these pieces of plate. It goes in many, many sections, and that's what I'm saying, why it's such a weak area. And also, take a look over here. This is a very weak plate system, you guys. This is why I am so concerned about this versus California. You have a massive, huge chunk here, all within where these islands are sitting right on the inside of it. And then it splits off. Here's another section, which is right inside. Now you got New Britain. And take a look at this. 5.0 magnitude. Of course, it's not a 4.9. That's a 5.0. Coming up over here, you have a 5.0, which is Papua New Guinea. I mean, but look at this, you guys. Multiple pieces of plate, and that's what I wanted to bring to your guys' attention. This is a very fragile area all the way on through, and just look at this. Especially where Indonesia sits. These plates are all over. And then you have almost like a swimming pool shape right here. On the inside where Central Sulawesi is, and the north area, all this area, you guys, this is what I've been talking about. All it takes is a big, massive quake. And this, of course, is like 5 of the United States put together when it comes to putting all of these together in one. It is insane, and it is freaking massive. This is what I've been wanting to get to everybody's attention, because this loop area right here, if an 8.0 was to hit there in this area, that's where we're going to have some nasty problems. And it's not even just that. Last time we had that 7 point what magnitude, and then plus there was an 8.0 not long ago, and that caused a lot of effect. All it takes is another big quake. You guys, there's a lot of shifting going on, and there's certainly a lot of pressure up into that regions. Now take a look at this. We have a 4.9, and then multiple quakes, one on top of another. Let's zoom on in. And look what happened now. Of course, there is a fault within through there. Now we got a 5.5 magnitude as well. And all for later on, there's going to be a lot more quakes. Philippines struck with a 4.8. Now let's go ahead and zoom on out a little bit. Hope you guys love this satellite part. Now I told you guys I'd be bringing you different maps and getting you multiple sources because it's always good to have that door open for earthquakes, because some could be reporting and some may not. So I want to bring you as much as I can here on Info Entertainment Reviews. 5.0, which is the Tanaga, Alaska. This is the volcano. So a lot of volcano activity as well, as you saw in the last map when we were doing the earthquake forecast. And of course, all of these, a lot of earthquake activity all within through Alaska itself. 2.9s, and a lot of these are all smaller from 1, and the maximum probably a 3.0. But the main concern is keeping an eye on for the bigger magnitudes. Over here, Washington struck with a 2.6, and then following up over here with a 2.3 in Princeton, Canada. So quite a bit of activity, folks. Other than that, you guys, wanted to bring this to your attention, get you guys hooked up here. 21 miles southeast of Bellingham, New Zealand, with a 4.5. But look at all the faults. All this tectonic plate system. This is what I've been mentioning ever since I've been doing earthquake forecasting. And again, I love doing what I do, you guys. It's amazing what the power of what Mother Nature could do. But is really all of this Mother Nature? Now coming up over here, take a look at this. 4.6 magnitude, nothing going on in Italy, which is fairly quiet, believe it or not. Italy, days of massive seismic activity, even though in the smaller numbers, but look how quiet today it is. But this is just using this source, so we will take a look at another source later on. Other than that, folks, that seems to be about it. Let me do a quick refresh, see if anything new has popped up, which nothing yet. But a lot of activity going on. So this is it, IER Vibes, Info Entertainment Reviews, and I will see you guys later on.